Welcome to the Pump and Dump channel for another video update on CNX Resources. Today was kind of a disappointing day. We can see here yesterday we went from 707 to 774, let's say, at the top, and we came back down into the close to 737, and today we kind of moved up strongly in from the open to 753, and then we kind of just melted down to 734 at the close. So going to the natural gas price, yesterday we were kind of at like 234, 35, let's say. That was at the high, and today we reached a high of 238. Let's say about approximately. Not too sure about how high it actually went. It doesn't really matter. But I mean, it says it here 238.4. The key thing is that at the high, the stock price was below the high of yesterday, which was a bit surprising and probably an indicator as to where the natural gas price was going. It kind of pulled back, as you can see, and it made this big red body, and it kind of like put a knock into this moving average. Probably not a good sign. But overall, what it comes down to for me is that I decided to sell 100 shares going into the close, because I came to the conclusion that with this natural gas price here at 229, the upside is no longer the 50% or so that I was kind of aiming for, and it's come down, let's say by about half of what I'm aiming for. So I wanted to just sell some of my position for the eventuality that we open tomorrow week on either CNX Resources or natural gas. And if we see some weakness in natural gas and CNX Resources is not moving yet, I can still lighten up a bit more. And if we see the reverse happen, natural gas is strong, CNX is weak or moving with it, I can always jump back on the train. Yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to for this video. Just repositioning myself, managing the risk versus the upside. A bit disappointing the day overall, but in terms of performance, it's okay. Still hoping that 2 weeks from now, when earnings come out, I think it's the 29th, we will be within this range here, which will give us a nice pop, hopefully, if the earnings come in as expected and the guidance is reiterated in terms of what they are getting on their contracts and the volumes they have. Because from Q2, you kind of saw a pop. The stock price kind of adjusted for a very short period of time to the new information that came out of that quarter, but then it kind of just ran back down and went to trading back to this very negative, how should I say, to this negative perspective, where the maybe the longer term oriented value investors are still trying to get it at 50% discount to net present value, given the forward strip. And that's kind of what it comes down to. All I have to say, remember, this is not investment advice or recommendations for you to buy or not to buy any of these securities mentioned or investment vehicles mentioned in this video. You can of course leave your comments, questions and opinions in the comments section, and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day.